Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your guy, you stuff. And we're gonna switch things up today and get back to our roots, which is music. And I'm gonna show y'all a little technique. If you're an engineer or producer and you have a 2-track that someone sent you and you need to do a mix, but they didn't track it, well, excuse me, they weren't able to track it out or send you the stems, I'm gonna show you a technique that's easy and simple so long as you have logic and it's up to date. And hey, you'll be able to get them stems, put that sauce in their mix, and make some magic, and you'll have a satisfied customer. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to it. Enough talking. Let's get into it. So what we're gonna do is open up our friend Logic Pro. Let's see. Let's just do. Let's just do an empty project. I don't need to do anything too crazy. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it don't matter. Just create whatever. I'm thinking I probably should have just opened up one of my templates so I could show y'all. We can even use one of my beats. Let's go to, let's see. We'll just do this. All right, so just drag it, because I'm not gonna lie, I forgot my shortcuts. I'm not gonna hold you, I haven't touched Logic in a minute. I've been shifting mostly to engineering on the with Luna by Apollo. But no excuses. I just gotta touch one or two buttons and I'll remember it. Anyway, so here we have our 2-track. Matter of fact, let me set the tempo so it's not too weird. But we're gonna make this example as accurate as possible. All right, so in this beat, just remembering what it is, I got some melodies, which that's what you heard. Then there's, of course, there's drums and percussion, snares, and all that nature. So let's get to the part where there's the beat, the actual, like, where the life of the beat is. All right, cool. So there's your example. You pretty much hear what's going on. And let's just delete this to keep it clean. All right, so start my marker right here. Let's just do that little section. I probably didn't need to do that, but all right, see right there, stem splitter. That right there. So you hit stem splitter, and this is what's going to pop up. And it breaks it down into categories. You got your vocals, drums, bass, and other, which would be the melodies. And I'm not sure if it's going to take that melody in the beginning and put it under a vocal, because technically it is both. But let's just hit split and see what happens. So from my experience of using this so far, the algorithm is pretty spot on. It's not perfect, obviously, but for this to be a new feature, well, it's not so new at this point, but current, it's pretty spot on. All right, so it mutes the main track, and then you have the stem breakdown. So let's solo these and go through them one by one. Oh, my bad. That's why I shouldn't have put that on there. So it did take that and put it under the vocal section, which is cool. Do I have any more? Yeah, it's just the rest that go throughout the chorus and the rest of the song. All right, so vocals is cool. Let's go to the drums. Let's see what's happening here, how I broke it down. See, this is what I mean by it's not perfect, because it picked up some of the audio for the vocal part, but you can cut it. Snare claps in there. That's what we want. see if it got the kicks because I brought the drums, the 808s in by themselves, and then I brought the kicks in. It did it. All right, last and not least, but not least, excuse me. Let's try out the bass. And there you have it. It's got the full. If you could test it up here, see, ends at 97. Yep, everything lines up. Now, there's been a few times this other track I was able to delete it because I didn't really need it. But let's go through real quick and just see what's on here. Because I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what these small wave files are. Yeah, I forgot. I legit forgot how to work Logic for 2 seconds. All right, so what it sounds like to me is it's just the reverb that's on the vocals. So other could be, I suppose, effects. And it may not do it all the time, but that's what happened this time. That's pretty cool. What's this information right here? Can we blow that up? Well, either way, we know it's nothing important. So, like I said, depending on what you want to do, if you're really feeling creative, you can even take that and add it in the mix somewhere as like a hidden layer, or if you want, or you can just delete. Choice is yours. And then, of course, when you're done, you can go ahead and. All right, let me see if I can remember the shortcut. All right, yeah, I do remember that much. So you hit Shift Command E and it exports your stems out. You make a new folder. You can call it, I always call mine Stemmies, and then the name of the song. The beat was, I guess, Nerum. And boom. That's it. And let's make sure. Where did this save? Let's see. I'll just do it this way. I'm so rusty, dog. This is embarrassing. It says Stemmies. Nerum. Yep, and everything's there. So now you can import your files into your choice, whether it be Pro Tools, Ableton, whatever you use to mix your songs. This is how you'll basically rip a 2-track and get the stems for it, so you can put that secret sauce on there. And if I'm being honest, let's talk business real quick. If you're feeling undervalued, this is even more incentive for you to say, you know what, my price is what it is because I found a way to take a 2-track that you gave me and get the stems from it. And I mean, you ain't got to say all that, but boom, the mix sound better than it would have. Now, don't get it twisted. You can get some good mixes off a 2-track, but nothing to ever beat having the stems. All right, guys, so I hope you liked the video. If you can leave a like, comment, even subscribe and share with some friends of mine, or excuse me, well, we all friends in this, right? But share with some friends of yours. I would greatly appreciate it. Let me know another video you want to do. Let me know another video that you'd like me to do, and I'll make sure to get it to you sooner than later. All right, guys, so let's wrap up the video here. I appreciate y'all for taking the time out to view the content that I had today. And if there's more videos like this you'd like me to do, let me know. I'm here for you. And as always, until I drop another one, it's been real. It's your guy, Houston. I'm about to go into the thing again, but it's your guy, Houston. Until next time, peace.